Association. My final question is, in your work, and you've been doing this for quite some time now, our law enforcement officers, we here in this building, this very beautiful building, in policymaking, often are somewhat removed from just the realities of what it's like on the ground. And I think my concern right now is we have folks who are representing experiences where, they're seeing, it does give me pause that every single one of these associations has registered against. So I'm wondering, can you describe a little bit more what your experience has been, or have there been partnerships with law enforcement, at a local level that you maybe have encouraged folks to do, or where, some of that, or if you can, basically, can you outline for us what the potential partnership with law enforcement has looked like in your lobbying efforts?
I can, thank you. With respect to medical societies, there are a couple of states where the medical societies have raised their strong objections, which in fact led to the review by the American Medical Association on a resolution proposed then, and I suspect supported by the Wisconsin Medical Society, where that was changed by the American Medical Association House of Delegates to what I described. It does not support what the Wisconsin Medical Association's objection to this legislation is. And in fact, we embrace it and we support it. With respect to law enforcement, I have to tell you, this is unique in Wisconsin, because when this issue has been raised with law enforcement agencies across the country, there are two responses we get. One is, we don't know what it is, and we hear that consistently. And when they are asked to look at the number of incidents that are Kratom related, and we did this a national survey which included Wisconsin, and I think this is an important question to ask, how many actual incidents on crime reports or OWIs or DUIs are you seeing with Kratom involved? And consistently across the country, law enforcement agencies have reported that unless it's associated with another substance, you don't see Kratom exclusive crimes or DWIs or anything like that. So we find it surprising that the Wisconsin group is so adamantly opposed. I suspect that they're acting on, in good faith, on information they're receiving from the FDA. We did have a Nevada law enforcement officer who reported that he had been on a webinar call with the FDA where they had recommended that all law enforcement agencies oppose this. You'll hear from Senator Bramble from the state of Utah talk about this, where in Utah, the first state to pass the Kratom Consumer Protection Act, and what law enforcement's experience had been. I think they're vastly different. We should not base our opposition to Kratom on opinions or biases. We should look at data, and you have to find out in Wisconsin, and we, in the hearing with the Controlled Substances Board, heard clearly that there's not a significant problem with Kratom only in any law enforcement issue in the state of Wisconsin. I can't account for why, that they're opposing it on that basis, but that's at least the factual basis that was presented to your Controlled Substances Board, and we see consistently across the country.